Welcome to this beginner yoga flow. Today's full body practice is gentle but energizing. No rush, no pressure, just a simple, easy practice to help you feel good. We'll begin in all fours position. Spread the fingers wide apart and keep your hands about shoulder width apart, directly beneath your shoulders. Your knees are hip width distance apart, directly beneath your hips. And then as you inhale, arch the spine, lift the head, lift the chin up, and exhale, dome the back, pushing the floor away from you, and draw the chin towards your chest. And then again, inhale as you arch the back, and exhale, dome, chin to chest. And then continue finding your own rhythm, combining the breath and the movement. Inhaling on the way up and exhaling on the way down. We'll do 3 more rounds. And then return to neutral position. Step the right foot out to the side and root down through the sole of your right foot. Then as you inhale, extend the right arm up and hold. Then exhale, release, lowering the right hand to the floor, and then bring the right leg back behind you, stepping the right foot to the outside of your mat. And then toes tucked under, press back through your right heel, and then look back towards your right foot. And you could even walk your hands to the left as well. And then walk the hands back to the center, and then bend the right knee, crossing the legs behind you, and slowly as you exhale, sit the hips back towards your heels. And they may not come all the way down to the heels, and that's okay. Inhale, return back to the center, finding all fours position, and exhale here. Step the left foot out to the side, then inhale, extend the left arm up and hold. And with the next exhale, release. Left hand comes back to the mat. And then transfer your left foot to the outside of your mat, crossing the legs. Press back for the heel. And then look back towards your left foot. And again, if it feels good, you can walk the hands over to the right side as well. And then release, walk the hands back, bend the left knee, crossing your legs, and then exhale, sit back towards the heels. stretching the arms forward. Inhale, come back to the center. And exhale, release. Then separate your knees a little bit wider apart and bring the big toes together. And as you exhale, sit back towards the heels for child's position, reaching the arms forward, lower the forehead down to the mat. And then from this position, lift the head and then slide the right arm with the palm facing up all the way to your left side, bringing the shoulder and the right ear towards the mat. And then extend the left arm up and then wrap it behind your back. And you can bring the top of your hand towards your sacrum, or if comfortable, reach all the way for your right thigh behind your back. And then release, reaching the left hand to the front, and then the right hand to the front of your mat. And then switch sides. Slide the left arm over to the right side, bringing the left shoulder and left ear or left side of your head to the mat. And then right arm reaches up and behind, top of the hand to the sacrum, or bind behind your back, reaching for your thigh. And then release. Right hand reaches to the front, left hand reaches to the front. And as you inhale, come to all fours position. Then tuck your toes under and exhale, shift the hips back and up into downward facing dog. And then in downward facing, start walking the feet, taking time to warm up the back of your thighs, the back of your legs. And then as you inhale, come forward to plank position. And exhale, lower the knees down to the floor and lower all the way down onto the mat. Point the toes. Inhale, lift the head and chest up to cobra. And through all fours, as you exhale, tuck the toes under and come back to downward facing dog. One breath here. And then with the next inhale, come forward to plank position. And exhale, knees down and lower all the way down to the mat. Point the toes. Inhale, lift the head and chest up to cobra, lifting an amount that works for you. Remember, shoulders stay away from the ears and elbows close to the torso. And then exhale through all fours into downward facing dog. One breath here. And inhale, come forward to plank position. Exhale, lower the knees down, and with control, bending the elbows, lower the chest all the way down. Point the toes. Inhale, extending the spine, lift up to cobra. And then exhale through all fours into downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, as you inhale, extend the right leg back behind you and hold for an extra breath. With the next exhale, step the right foot forward to the front of the mat, then lower the left knee to the floor, climb onto the fingertips, shifting the hips forward and down. And once you're ready, you can start by bringing the hands onto the thigh to lift the torso and either stay here or inhale, extend the arms up to low lunge position. You can keep the hands parallel, gazing ahead, or you could press the palms together and look up to the thumbs. Up to you. One more breath. And then with the next exhale, reach the right arm back and left arm forward, and then turn the gaze to look back towards your right hand. Inhale, come back to the center. And as you exhale, lower the right forearm to your thigh, then tuck the left toes under, lifting the left knee off the floor, and then circle the left heel all the way down to the ground so that you root down through the sole of your left foot completely. And then extend the left arm over the ear to side angle position, reaching far away, really lengthening all the way from the left heel to the left fingertips. One last breath. And then as you exhale, lower the left hand to the floor, just beside your right foot. Then come to the ball of the left foot, pressing back through the left heel. And you might need to walk your right foot a little bit more out to the side to make room for the torso. And then from here, inhale, extend the right arm up, turning the torso to the right. And then look up and breathe. And then release, right hand to the floor, and step the right foot all the way back and come to downward facing dog. One breath here and downward facing. And then with the next inhale, extend the left leg back, keeping the hips level to the ground. Hold for a breath. And with the next exhale, step the left foot forward to the front of the mat. Lower the right knee down. Point the toes. Climb onto the fingertips, shifting the hips forward and down. And then climb up. You can interlace the fingers over the thigh and stay here. Or as you inhale, extend the arms up. Palms parallel, or press the palms and look up to the thumbs. And as you exhale, turn to the left arm reaches back, right arm reaches forwards, and then gaze back towards your left hand. Inhale, return through the center. And as you exhale, left hand, left forearm to your left thigh, tuck the right toes under, and circle that right heel down to the earth, rooting down through the sole of your right foot. And then extend the right arm up and over elongating the entire right side of your body. And then release. Bring the right hand to the floor. Tuck the right toes under, pressing back through the right heel. Then left foot walks a little bit more out to the side. And inhale, extend the left arm up, turning the torso to the left. Look up and breathe here. And then exhale, release, left hand to the floor, and step all the way back to downward facing dog. One breath here in downward facing. And then as you inhale, come forward to plank position. And then lower the knees down to the mat. And as you exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Point the toes, then extend the right arm out to the side, bend the elbow, and then make sure the elbow is a little bit higher than your shoulder. And then from here, turn onto the right side of your body, bending the left knee. Try to step the left foot behind your right leg. Left fingertips on the mat for support, and breathe. And then release, returning onto the belly. Then stretch the left arm out to the side, bend the elbow, and position the elbow a tiny bit higher than the shoulder. And start turning onto the left side, bend the right knee, reach the toes to the ground behind your left leg, fingertips supporting you on the mat, and breathe. And then release, returning back onto your belly. And this time, send the arms back alongside the body. And when you're ready, inhale, lift the chest and lift the legs off the mat. And breathe. And then exhale, let go. Bring the hands forward and rest the forehead on the top of your hands, relaxing here for a moment. And then lift the forehead, reach the arms back, interlace the fingers behind your back, and then inhale, lift the chest, lift the legs, and hold. And with the next exhale, let go, bring the hands towards beside your chest, and inhale, come up to all fours position. This time keep the knees together, feet together, and exhale into child's pose with the legs together, forehead resting on the mat, and then reach the arms back alongside the body and allow the shoulders to relax completely. With the next inhale, hands to the floor to help you press up to a seated position. Then sit back on your heels. That's option number one. And you can just stay here or see if you can tuck the toes under and then sit back on your heels. If at any point this is getting too intense, you could also relax and point the toes. As you inhale, extend the arms out to the sides. Then exhale, right arm comes under the left. Then bend the elbows and touch the backs of the hands together. If this is too much, you could hold the shoulders instead. If this is easy, then see if you can clasp the hands together, touching the palms of your hands together. Then lift the elbows, take the forearms away from your nose, and breathe. With the next inhale, spread the arms out to the sides. And then exhale, this time left arm crosses under the right. Bend the elbows, touch the backs of the hands, or catch the shoulders, or clasp the hands together. Lift the elbows, forearms away from the nose. Inhale, extend the arms out to the sides. And then exhale, release. Bring the hands forward and release the toes. Sit back on your heels for a moment. One breath here. And then swing the hips, swing the legs over to the front of the mat. Bring the soles of your feet together. Then reach the hands for your feet and the heels stay quite a bit away from the groin, a comfortable distance for you. Inhale, prepare, and then as you exhale, fold towards your feet. Inhale, come back up. And then exhale, release. And if you'd like to take a few moments simply relaxing in Shavasana, feel free to do it right now. And I can't wait to see you in the next class. Thanks so much for tuning in and have a great day.